YouTube, welcome into Act 3 of the ARCHON quest. I just want to preface something real quick, which is I might f up the buttons every now and then. Actually, Bob, bleep out the word f there and there, because you can't say f in the first 30 and there, because you can't say that word in the first 30 seconds. Sorry. In the first 30 seconds of a YouTube video. I have a very badly injured arm, and I'm using a controller for the first time, and I might accidentally f up. So YouTube, welcome in to Act 3 of the ARCHON quest. I have a really badly hurt arm, so I'm using controller, so if I mess up some of the, you know what, fuck it. We're just gonna fucking start, dude. Thank you to Outplayed for sponsoring this video. If you're still manually recording all of your gameplay, why? Outplayed can record gameplay for you automatically for full gaming sessions, or even clip the best moments such as kills, maybe even deaths, and wins. With a full library of different games to go through such as Genshin Impact, Apex Legends, and many more, just select your game, set up your hotkeys, and get to work. Maybe you want to test out some damage in Genshin Impact, just set up Outplayed to record the gaming session, trim it down in the in-app editor, and you can even send it to your friends on Discord. Use the link in the description and download Outplayed today. I'm excited. Catherine, you better tell me what the fuck is going on right now. Look at my side, oh, Catherine. Look at him. Are you happy? I'm happy. Look at him. How cool is he, dude? He's very cool, just as an FYI. Hello. You're gonna die.
Ad Astra Avisask. We meet again, you two.
You're gonna die. I'm sorry. I feel like you are.
Hi, Catherine. Do you have any commissions for us today?
Commissions, huh? Let me think.
Okay.
Oh, how about this? Please attend the Academia's Academic Symposium this afternoon and recite a love poem on stage.
Wait, say what now?
And if possible, please also use your camera to capture the reaction of the audience upon finishing the poem.
Oh, no.
Huh? What kind of commission is that?
Dude, is this gonna be some kind of fucking DOTTORE love poem for the press? Hello? I feel like Bar's just imagining it. An audience would definitely have a reaction.
I see. It appears that you're not interested in this commission.
Yeah, I want to fight things, Catherine.
In that case, please go to Port Armos and convince the Eremites there to spend some time volunteering at the local orphanage.
Hey, that's not any better.
Isn't that just asking for a beating? Mercenaries and orphanages really don't go together.
I'm sure the mercenaries will have some interesting reactions as well.
Paimon's gotta ask. Just who exactly has been submitting these commissions to the Adventurers Guild?
Oh, the commissioner? Well, actually, I just wanted to see the two of you in action.
Damn it, dude! Nahida, you sussy little shit.
Was it so obvious? I was hoping it would actually take one of those commissions.
Creepy.
That kind of chance to observe humans doesn't come by often.
Okay, listen. That was creepy as fuck, dude. I don't like seeing Catherine speak with Nahida's voice, but Nahida is cute. Also, that transition was cool.
Ah, so it's Nahida. Paimon just knew Catherine wouldn't crack those kinds of jokes. When did you get into her head? From when she said, Ad Astra Abisask? So it's been you this whole time?
God damn it.
Are you done resting up, Nahida? Yes. I've been sleeping ever since we parted ways, and I even had a really long dream.
So the Akasha can't take away the dreams of gods. What did you dream about?
It was another dream about the Sub-Zerus festival, except it was a happy one.
Okay.
In my dream, I was sitting in the middle of a flower terrace, and everyone in Sumeru City was holding hands as they danced in circles around me. They danced round and round, and everyone looked really happy. I also got to sit on a gigantic flower carriage. Ferris, the Knight of Flowers, raised me really high above the ground, and I was throwing an endless amount of Yalda candies at the children. You know, Nahida, maybe your dream is how the Sub-Zerus festival really should be. It's meant to be a joyous time where everyone gets together to celebrate your birthday.
Yeah, but in reality... Okay, Ether, listen, we could enjoy the moment.
Huh? Wasn't I describing a really happy dream? Why are you both looking at me like that? Wait, could this be an example of the emotion known as pity? No!
Pity?
I'm not pitying you. That would only
make everything worse. We just don't want you to feel too sad.
Pity makes it better, not worse.
Have you had a chance to visit Dunyarzad? How's she doing? The Homianis haven't allowed any visitors after the festival, so we haven't been able to check on her.
Yes, I paid her a visit right after I woke up. She was resting at the time. Her condition is stabilized. However, since Elazar is a manifestation of the withering on the human body, we can only cure it by finding a way to take care of Irminsul's own withering.
Interesting.
But for the moment, our top focus should still be figuring out what the sages are up to and what they're planning.
Right. Who knows what'll happen if they manage to pull off another scheme like the Samsara of the Sub-Zero's festival.
Yeah, it wouldn't be a good thing.
Our first priority should be investigating and putting a stop to the sages' activities. As for how we should pull that off, let's discuss it somewhere else.
Okay.
There are too many adventurers around here.
Oh!
Starting off pretty interesting.
Sorry, adventurers! We're gonna be borrowing Catherine for a little while.
That evil Paimon face, goddamn. Dreams, emptiness, and deception. Interesting. Also, this might just be me. I feel like Nahida's voice has got more childlike since the last quest. Or it might just be because we haven't heard her much and I don't remember it properly. Like, the emphasis of the voice sounds so different.
Let's continue our chat here.
Okay.
Okay, so do you have any ideas on how we can investigate the sages, Nahida?
Actually, I've already done a little bit of work on that. But for now, I want to hear your thoughts.
Okay. Possess a key figure in the academia, possess a student, and infiltrate the sages' quarters. Could grab someone close to the sages and question them. Grab someone.
We're in the dark as of now. Since we still don't know anything about their goals, any rash move could tip them off and lead to terrible consequences. After all, every person in Sumeru City is one of their hostages.
True. If you're gonna say possess a key figure, that's like the most dangerous thing you could do, but sure.
I've already tried that.
Fuck.
But all the key members of the Academia, even the core 30 guards, intentionally avoid wearing their Akasha terminals.
You know, I love the illusion of
It seems like
choice.
from the very beginning, they've been guarding against info leaks from the Akasha.
Leaks?
Of course, it could also be because they're wary of me.
Leaker?
You already caught the sage's attention?
I'm guessing not yet, but distrusting me would make perfect sense if they've ever paid attention to the urban legends about me. In any case, I probably can't take over their minds directly.
Okay. One more choice left. Who would have thought? Possess a student and infiltrate the sages' quarters.
No way, that's too risky.
Then what the fuck?
You mean it'd be too easy to get caught?
No, it's not that. We shouldn't involve innocent students in this.
The fuck do you want from me,
A single
dude?
mistake could completely ruin their lives. Doing that would be ignoring the safety of my people for my own selfish goals. How is that any different from what the sages are doing?
It's not, but you literally give me zero other fucking choice. Just tell me what you want to do in that case.
That's a good point. Spoken like the god of Sumeru.
I can't think of anything else.
Are we really out of ideas? Nahida, you're super smart, so you already have something in mind, right? Don't keep us in suspense. Spill the beans already.
According to a popular theory from the Vahumana Darshan
Oh?
of the Academia, rejecting impractical motions at the beginning of a planning session will give more weight to the actual proposal.
Oh.
Okay, but aren't you the god of wisdom? You don't have to use that kind of gimmick to make us take your ideas seriously.
Well, I've been thinking that if I can't directly possess the leaders, and if I can't get ordinary people involved, then I should find someone who's already involved, but hasn't decided to side with the sages.
You're saying we should recruit a spy? That does sound like it could work. Oh, before coming back, we met someone named Alhitham. He seems like he acts alone, and he likes doing stuff behind the Academia's back. They probably aren't in cahoots.
I love Alhitham, but I don't trust him as far as I can throw him, dude.
Actually, I already have someone in mind. Do you still remember that female scholar named Sataria?
No.
Sataria. Paimon remembers now. Isn't she the one who's always trailing behind the Grand Sage of the Academia? We ran into her basically every time the Sub-Zero's festival repeated itself. You could even say we're old enemies by now. Paimon still remembers the smug and mean way she always spoke to Nilou.
Mm-hmm. I've always liked observing all kinds of people, and Setaria has always stood out from the crowd.
Interesting.
She was born in the desert and was hailed as their greatest genius. Her academic gifts allowed her special admission into the academia, and also gave her the opportunity to serve as the sage's assistant.
Oh, Paimon didn't know she was from the desert. She must be pretty special then. Paimon feels like most of the desert dwellers around the city are working as mercenaries.
Sorry, I didn't mean to look angry, chat. I was concentrating. I was trying to listen to the text, but also my Velcro on the sling came off and stuck to my fucking arm, so I had to try and get it off without looking like a dumbass.
The name Setaria means star. When she lived in the desert, she shone like the brightest star in the night sky. Later on, she was chosen by the sun. The star was given a place in the daytime sky to complement the sun's dazzling light. Soon after, the star witnessed the sun scorching the earth, which brought forth many disasters.
Oh.
The star began to waver. Instead of staying beside such a sun, wouldn't it be better to return and light up part of the night sky? But in the end, she couldn't give up the radiance of daytime. To cope with her shame, the star buried her guilt and closed her eyes.
What the fuck? This is no longer just a metaphor. Those are Setaria's true thoughts, right?
From the sound of it, Setaria's just hung up on the research opportunities here.
Maybe.
But she doesn't really support the academia. She still feels guilty about not doing more for the desert, right? She's just running away from her problems.
Yeah, it kind of feels like that.
When they are presented with complex moral issues, many people will simply plug their ears and go with the flow until the problem can't be fixed anymore. She's suppressing a lot of guilt, but before she realized it, she had already become the sage's accomplice.
Damn.
She can't deny her part in their schemes anymore.
Sounds exactly like the person we need.
Right. We must somehow make her face her problems again.
Yeah, but that's gonna be hard, easier said than
Not
done.
only can we get useful intel from her, but she can also use it as an opportunity to redeem herself. From my past observations, Setaria will take a day off from the academia every 10 days to do some shopping in the city.
Stalker, dude.
Tomorrow just happens to be a shopping day for her. That'll be our chance.
Stalker!
Prepare. Let's go check out some of her favorite spots and have a quick chat with a few of the vendors there.
Oh my god, okay, Jesus, what, you want to bring a truck full of candy too? Nahida, is that what you want? Giddy! It's a child. Oh, this is just a vendor, okay.
Setaria's favorite fortune-telling spot.
Fortune tell.
So should we ask the fortune teller about Setaria?
No, ask them about our sister.
I already have enough information on Setaria. The most important thing now is for you to pay attention to the vendor's talking style and key characteristics.
Okay.
Talking style and key characteristics?
To tell if they're like telling the truth in future or something?
My poor lost lambs, have you become troubled over your fates? The divine voice of wisdom often echoes between mine ears. If thou be blessed today by the gods, I may be able to show you the way.
Huh? Really?
Creepy child, dude.
Shh. My friend here has some doubts regarding his future. Can we get a fortune reading for him?
Wait, is Nahida the reason this little girl's at a job? She's whispering the fortunes? Did I get that right? Or no? I think so. That's fucking hilarious. That's pretty cute.
Of course, of course. In that case...
She's just gonna do some funny shit. Meow.
It would seem that Harut and Marut are quite wary of you.
Why?
Perhaps, at some time in the past, you have somehow offended the gods.
I've told Raiden to go fuck herself a few times, especially, in the boss form. But also, maybe the cats would like me more if I could fucking pet them!
Only mocking the god of Animo,
Oh, true.
questioning the lord of Geo's financial savviness, and
True.
brawling with the god of Electro.
Ah.
Do those count?
I forgot about those.
Oh, Nothing. Go on, pick an aspect for her to divine.
Health or love? Let's do love.
Love prospects? No problem at all.
Everyone loves the Traveler.
The gods have spoken. The truth shall be revealed.
Uh-huh.
One who is fated to cross your path will appear on... Huh? So many people will fall for you. How could that be?
Literally true, dude.
Did you two spoil my divination? I've never read a fortune so absurd.
It is a harem.
Actually, Paimon thinks this is probably the most accurate fortune telling you've ever done.
Wait, so everybody around sees it too?
I
Thought it was
admit
just
that
us.
The orientation of today's celestial matrix is suboptimal. As such, there will be no charge.
Okay.
Is that so? Well, that can't be helped.
Holy shit, dude.
If you were to bring some food offerings for Heart and Mart on your next visit, perhaps they could help you reverse the wheels of fate.
Okay. Wait, what was the other option, chat, if you picked health? Did anybody pick health, or was everybody hung up on the Traveler's love life? In the other option, she says that we will live for tens of thousands of years? Boring. I want the harem. I don't give a shit. I'm here for a good time, not a long time.
Is this another one of Sataria's favorite stalls?
Yep, it belongs to a king. His father helped Sataria a lot when she first moved to Sumeru City, so she still comes by whenever she has time.
Ooh.
When I start talking with him, listen carefully to the details of our conversation.
Okay.
Ah, dear customers. Would you like to look at some pottery?
Yo, when do you think we'll get a character with that kind of hairstyle, dude? Ugh.
We caught wind of your great craftsmanship, so we specifically came to take a look.
This music.
Oh, I recognize you. Aren't you Miss Catherine from the Adventurers Guild?
Yes.
Sounds like I'm in for some big business.
Speaking of, where did you learn this trade?
I suppose you could say it all started with my dad. He's a mason by trade, but I picked up an interest in clay while apprenticing for him. After that, I began making pottery by myself in secret, and I simply changed trades when my works turned out well. Although it's a pity that I'm no longer making much use of the knowledge provided to me by the Akasha.
This guy's voice reminds me of like Albedo or Tignorius. I think it's Albedo. But actually, no, it reminds me of just Koi. It's a nice voice.
You're making a living doing something you love.
So is your father still working as a mason?
Koi Bedo.
Oh no, not anymore. A few years back, he fell from a roof and broke his leg. Since he had already saved enough Mora over all these years, he's just enjoying the retired life in Port Ormos nowadays.
Fair.
I see. We wish him peace and happiness in his retirement. I'll have someone in charge of logistics at the guild come by another day for some goods. We'll leave you to it. Take care now.
No problem. Rest easy, all our goods are sure to meet your every need.
Hell yeah. I like that guy. That guy's voice is cool. It does sound like Koi to me, but I don't know, maybe it's not. Reminds you of Tignori? I can see that too. They sound quite similar. Koi do be a fish, but also
This
a
should be
VA.
our final stop. Sataria's always thinking of this restaurant when she's working at the academia,
Ooh.
so she always comes by whenever she's out in the city.
Nahida, you've really thought of everything.
Literally, dude.
It's my duty to protect Sumeru's citizens, after all.
She said duty. She said duty. Anxiety duty.
I feel like I've seen you down by the docks before.
Uh-huh.
Sorry, I don't quite remember. If I recall, you were having a discussion with someone about shipbuilding at the time.
Ah, that's right. I've always been really interested in feats of marine engineering. After all, I
Aw.
grew up in Liyue Harbor and spent my entire childhood staring at the ships going in and out of the port. I came to Sumeru to study, but failed to make it into the academia due to my lack of talent.
Oh.
But I'm still discussing all kinds of problems with different scholars. And I'm continuing to study and perform research from the restaurant's basement. I'm sure I'll get into the academia after their next round of exams.
Chat, I know a lot of you heard shit building there, so did I, and I instantly imagined her practicing to be one of the scarab beetles in the desert rolling around piles of duke.
What an admirable spirit for learning. Amazing.
Sure, but you'll find hardworking people wherever you go.
So this restaurant has a basement as well? Huh. First I've heard of it.
That's right. It's not usually open to patrons. Most of the
Oh.
time, employees use it for breaks or to hold private events.
I see. Yes, that makes sense. Well, good luck with your studies, Miss Chishan.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. As long as I can make it into the academia as an official student, I'll be happy.
Interesting. Okay. Wait, talk to Nahida again? You know, I do love how she's just not there until you go to this thing. Okay, interesting. It is pretty weird. It still bugs me a bit.
Everybody? 3 familiar faces should be enough for Sataria.
Okay, good.
What's the point of all the information we've collected? Nahida, you still haven't told us how you're planning to make Sataria face her problems.
Sataria is already used to avoiding her problems, so we must find a way to break through her usual sensibilities. I remember that you mentioned that the Eremites in Port Ormos are all making a fuss about the upcoming resurrection of the Scarlet King. Although it's all just a boatload of nonsense, the faith of her homeland may turn out to be Sataria's soft spot.
Oh, Paimon gets it now. You want to take advantage of the guilt Sataria feels about her homeland.
That's so sad.
Although she knows she should return home to help the people of the desert, all she's done is conspire with the sages.
If King Deseret was to criticize Sataria's actions...
So, how do we set that up?
Well, the Scarlet King is long gone, and Sataria is also too smart to fall for any simple tricks.
Bro, please revive him.
If we simply engaged her under the guise of the Scarlet King's believers, she would definitely be weary of us, and we may not get anywhere. But if we were to borrow some of her close acquaintances to talk with her, her reaction would probably be very different.
Fuck, true.
So, you mean you're going to possess those people we just talked to?
Yep.
Yep. Possess them through the Akasha. Imply that they've already converted to the faith of the Scarlet King. And then convey our made-up will of the Scarlet King. As long as everything goes smoothly, we'll get through to Sataria for sure. She'll never guess that we had anything to do with it.
That was like the most dangerous thing, dude. That's the first time I've sneezed since I dislocated my shoulder, and that fucking hurt. Okay. Should be fine.
So that's how you're going to use all the info we collected on these people. It's so that you won't slip up and break form. Possessing them will only work if you can manage to pass off as them.
Exactly. So, best of luck with impersonating them.
Thanks.
Huh? Best of luck? What? We don't know how to possess anyone.
We're gonna cosplay.
That's no problem at all. I'll just share all their senses with you once I've possessed them. As long as you're also wearing an Akasha terminal, the effect will basically be as if you've possessed them yourself.
What?
Huh. That is pretty convenient. But why does he have to do this? Can't you do it yourself?
What the fuck?
Although I've been observing humans for a while, I've never been good at imitating them.
I mean, you're gonna... Then again, Catherine is more of a robot.
You're not wrong. It's always been painfully obvious whenever you try to pass as Catherine.
Bullshit. She duped us for a solid 5 minutes at the start of this fucking quest, Paimon. I'll try my best.
If it was at all possible, I would have preferred to leave these people alone. But seeing how things are now, I probably should just accept it and push on.
Yeah,
Fair.
don't beat yourself up over it. We're only doing this to help everyone, and we'll only be borrowing them for a little while anyway.
Alright, then let's give it a go tomorrow afternoon.
I'm down. I am down. Is this gonna be a wait until... Yep. How can I not sneeze? Just simply don't have a natural body reaction. What's up, Marina?
Here she comes. Sataria's here! Let's quietly follow her. Once she starts talking to her acquaintances, we'll find a safe spot to begin possessing them. As for
Okay.
how we'll sway her to our side, I'll leave that to you. I trust you'll know what to say.
Paimon's starting to feel kinda nervous.
Yeah, I don't like this.
Let's go. Looks like they've already started talking. Let's find a hiding spot and get started.
Fuck, okay. Da ba 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 na 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 na. Oh, you're doing some cool shit? What the fuck?
That's right. You really can't force anything when it comes to love. And besides, everyone around me has a very different background and outlook. Are you still listening to me, Nabia?
Oh, of course I'm listening. You were talking about troubles with your love life, right?
Holy shit.
I heard everything you said.
Okay then. You just seemed a little distracted for a moment there.
Yeah, how?
Strange. Your cats seem pretty worked up. Is something wrong?
Oh shit, we didn't think about
I
that.
always thought they were quiet, happy kitties. Oh, what are their names again?
Harrot and Marrot.
Ah, that's right. They are just little darlings,
Oh,
aren't they?
fuck.
Harut and Marut.
So, which fortune do you want me to read for you today? You must have come for another echo of the divine voice of wisdom.
That was a weird camera angle.
I'd like to get another reading on my love prospects, but to be perfectly honest with you, I feel like I've been a real mess recently.
We are so incognito. Oh.
Well, could you do a reading on how long it'll take me to finish my current project at work? I really just want to get it over with.
500.
No problem at all.
I fucking
the
love
gods
that.
will reveal the truth.
Nosy motherfucker. Oh shit. Kinda wanna go, oh ho ho ho, the gods have spoken. She literally finished that with But I feel like this would be funny. I feel like doing a Santa impression would be funny. I'm gonna go with 1.
The gods are asking.
I know it's the right one, I just want to be funny.
Victoria, why haven't you gone home?
Why haven't I gone home?
Oh god.
Do the gods really know everything I've been thinking about?
Sitaria, why don't you just go home? It's a demand now instead of a question. Oh, the gods seem to be truly upset.
I'm sorry. I know I failed the gods. Please pass on my most sincere apologies and ask for their divine forgiveness.
What the fuck?
And if I may ask, Nabia, is there a specific god who's speaking to you right now?
Catherine.
What an inconsiderate and naive question. The god who is speaking to me
Oh,
is,
shit.
of course, the wisest and mightiest of all, the Scarlet King.
The Scarlet King? No wonder he would make such a demand of me.
Fuck.
Oh, wait a second. The Scarlet King passed away a long time ago. Even though news of the Scarlet King's resurrection has been spreading like wildfire, it's all just a misinformation campaign from the academia. How can the Scarlet King still exist in real life?
The King Deshret resurrection is a misinformation campaign?
What insolence! I am the Scarlet King's most loyal believer. Do you wish to refute his voice of wisdom?
Oh, no. As a child of the desert, I am only reveling
shit.
in his power upon learning that his divine glory has touched even this city. I will think very carefully about his demand of me. I'm sorry. I must go now.
Fuck. Wait, what? Cat food. Meow. Yo, they fucking noped out of there so quick, dude. That's impressive.
Whoa, she just ran off in a hurry. She looked pretty upset too.
Well done. Sitaria didn't seem to suspect anything amiss. To have something she's been trying desperately to avoid show up out of nowhere and berate her, that must have shaken her to the core.
Yep. And I'm sure the kid's confused as fuck.
Rita, it seems like you understand human emotions really well after all.
All I know are some abstract Harvard-taught theories. And in any case, my time with you has shown a lot of them to be utterly useless. I'm still trying to make sense of everything. Anyway, enough of that. Let's hurry and catch up to Sataria.
Interesting.
He's out of Keem's now, right on cue. Let's get ready to possess him right away.
Oh, shit. Oh, God, dude, another possession. Wait, is this going to be Paimon possessing? Dude, this is not going to fucking go well. This is not going to go well if this is going to be Paimon possessing. No shot, right? Just don't talk about sticky honey roast.
It's okay. I just got caught up in something.
It's us again?
Oh,
Sweet.
actually, didn't you ask me to help you look for work? What kind of work were you looking for again?
Masonry work.
Oh, right. Your old man's craft. How could I forget?
Hell yeah.
Speaking of, how's he doing? Is he feeling any better?
Does this matter? I definitely didn't pay attention to this part. Lift stuff or walking more? I'm going to assume walking more.
Oh, that's good to hear. I've been thinking a lot about him. If I could get some more time off, I'd love to pay him a visit.
I think that was when I was fixing my own arm, so I didn't pay attention to that part.
Actually, while we're talking about him, is he still living in Port Ormos?
Yeah, he's been retired there for a while.
If you could find the time, please write him a letter. Please pass on that recently, faith in the Scarlet King has taken root in Port Ormos.
Ah,
It
shit.
has begun to spread across Sumeru. He has a quick temper, and has always been a devout follower of the Dendro Archon. I don't want him to get into a fight with those Scarlet King believers because of a difference in beliefs.
Oh? So, who are you siding with in all of this? The Academia or the Scarlet King? I'm so jealous of you. You were born a child of the desert, yet you chose to betray the Scarlet King, and now you spend all your time with those crooks from the Academia.
God damn.
Team, you don't mean you've also become a believer of the Scarlet King?
Traveler's enjoying
What's so
this.
strange about becoming a believer of the wise Scarlet King? In fact, aren't you the strange one? The one who still can't pick a side?
Can't pick a side? Me?
You literally did just fucking say you don't... Listen, you can't answer the question, which side do you want, and say you don't know, and then be confused when someone says you can't pick a side.
Whoa. Paimon had no idea you'd be so good at this.
Before I knew it, I really started getting into the role. Yeah, you were a little harsh.
You really zeroed in on the issue and put it right in front of her.
No, that's...
It might feel a bit overwhelming for Sataria.
Are they gassing up mansplaining right now? Is that what they're doing?
But once everything is over, I'll be sure to pay her a visit to her mind and explain everything.
Oh,
Anyway,
God.
let's keep going.
I thought they're gassing up mansplaining. Here we go.
Come on, Sataria's already started.
Oh, possession time again. Let's go.
So, Shishan, have you noticed anything weird in the city lately?
Yeah, that you can't pick a
Like-
side.
As if someone was trying to preach to you about something?
No, I've been spending all my time studying in the... Fuck, dude. I honestly didn't think I'd actually have to remember this shit.
Oh, right. Speaking of strange things.
What did I pick?
I celebrated the Sub-Zerus festival so many times that I lost count. That was really weird.
Wait, how could you be aware of that? That should be impossible. Nothing in the report indicated anything like that.
Should have paid attention? Listen, just because I don't remember one specific fucking phrase that I didn't think I'd even have to remember doesn't mean I wasn't paying attention.
Are you still failing to realize that the Academia's lowly tricks could never deceive all of Sumeru's citizens?
Oh, God.
Shishan, don't tell me that you've converted to the Scarlet King as well.
What an absurd question. You make it sound like I should be ashamed for becoming a believer of the Scarlet King.
I didn't remember it twice in a row. Sorry, I'm more busy trying to make sense of the whole, actual lore points than where she was fucking studying and where his dad hurt his fucking body. My bad.
In reality, shouldn't you be the one who is ashamed? You, who works side by side with the Academia and treated people as nothing more than experimental subjects?
Please, please stop!
Oh god. She's
Even
hurt.
now, Sataria's still trying to run from her problems.
Did I push too hard? I think you might have pushed a
She
little
can no
hard.
longer justify everything to herself.
Hey, she's trying to talk to the guards. What should we do?
This is the most important part of all. Quick, get ready.
Oh?
Mercenary, you're a member of the Corps of 30, correct? Please help me pass a message to the Matcha right away. The situation in the city is getting out of control.
Please, try to remain calm, miss. Tell me what's happening in the city.
Heretics are infiltrating the city, and they've already converted many residents to their side.
Oh shit.
Heretics? What kind of heresy are you talking about?
The Scarlet King! Many people I know have suddenly started believing in him, but he's long dead. It's impossible.
Miss Sataria, nothing is impossible.
Oh god.
You know my name?
The Scarlet King is immortal, and all who defy him will one day pay the price.
Jesus
You must
Christ.
face the truth, Sataria. You tread a treacherous path, and the longer you ignore it, the tighter the Academia's grasp on you will become, and the deeper you will be ensnared. Child of the Scarlet King, never forget that the desert that belongs to you lies elsewhere.
What the
What's
fuck?
so strange about becoming a believer of the wise Scarlet King? In fact, aren't you the strange one? The one who still can't pick a side?
What an absurd question. You make it sound like I should be ashamed for becoming a believer of the Scarlet King.
Oh god.
Zataria, why haven't you gone home?
Jesus. Okay. Little bit of horror element there. Okay.
It seems that no matter where I run, I only keep finding more believers of the Scarlet King. I have to say, this is a familiar feeling. I've also been running from my guilt this whole time.
I feel very bad for
My
her.
part in the Sage's plans, and from ignoring the letters from the children of my homeland. But no matter how much I may try to ignore or get rid of it, my guilt always comes back.
You should follow your heart. It's not too late to turn back. You should follow your heart.
You won't necessarily lose your research opportunities by facing the truth. Besides, did you really want to conduct your research while carrying such heavy feelings of guilt?
How do you know me so well? Are you truly just a believer of the Scarlet King? Or are you the god himself?
Ah, it's me!
That's not important.
The
The
Scarlet
important
King!
thing is to pass judgment on the Academia and its sages, and to correct their mistakes. If you could provide some assistance in this matter, perhaps it could serve as a form of atonement.
I've actually never believed in the gods, but I've always believed in serendipity. Your appearance must be a fated opportunity for me to get out of this wretched situation. Please tell me, what can I do for you?
Great, we finally convinced her. Now, what can she do? Fully.
How much do you know about the sage's current activities?
I ain't gonna lie here. I can completely see this being a total waste of time because I still don't think she'll share what she knows, and I don't think she'll know much. But I could be wrong.
I was just one of the designers for the massed dream harvest scheme, which is what happened around the Sub-Zero's festival. But I know very little about the full scope of the overall project. I'd assume that only staff with the highest clearance would have access to those confidential documents.
Waste of time.
I've just been working to meet the Grand Sage's specified requirements. However, there's something that's been really bothering me. I heard that a scholar who was previously expelled has returned to the city, and even the sages are still quite wary of him.
Is that going to be DOTTORE? The scholar... He was a scholar that was expelled from the city, maybe? An outcast that even the sages are still wary of. It's
To
gotta
fight
be.
against the Academia, we will need to figure out the nature and the purpose of their work. Is there a way for us to get access to the confidential documents you mentioned?
It should be possible if we're willing to take some risks. After all, I'm an assistant to the Grand Sage, and I've been working on many tasks outside of the project. One thing, though, I won't be able to transfer the documents to you through the Akasha once I get my hands on them. The sages have always closely monitored all activities within the Akasha.
I think it is DOTTORE, because I now that I'm thinking about it, I briefly remember a voice line from from somewhere with DOTTORE where it's like, my time at the academia, or something like that, but I could be wrong. I could be wrong.
Let me see.
That might be someone else.
Let's use the most primitive method. Send someone to pick up the documents tomorrow evening at the academia entrance.
The academia entrance. Wouldn't that be too conspicuous?
Don't worry about that. I assure you, this won't be a trap. I'm only suggesting this location because it'll draw more scrutiny for me to leave the academia again. It'll be safest for me to distract the guards long enough to hand you the documents.
All right, I trust you.
So...
Okay.
If I were to successfully complete this task, would it mean I've atoned for my wrongdoings?
No, it'd be mission failed successfully.
That'll depend on the judgment of the ARCHON.
The ARCHON. That's right. Her people are the ones we have endangered. As the god of wisdom, she's also the one responsible for judging and guiding the scholars. Maybe it's time for me to find a god to believe in.
Maybe, honestly.
Just as Nahida predicted, we've managed to bring Sataria to our side.
The Traveler's execution was ingenious. He's the one who deserves all the praise.
No.
Well, now that we've made plans to meet again tomorrow evening, all we can do is pray for Sataria's mission to go off without a hitch.
Pray? But if we're going to pray to the gods, aren't we just praying to you? God of wisdom and guardian of the scholars?
True.
No. The truth is the true guardian of scholars. I've always believed that. Anyway, let's meet again tomorrow evening at the Adventurers Guild.
Huh.
Catherine, we're here! Oh, you are the other Catherine, right?
That's right. I suppose I'm the other Catherine in your mind.
Yeah, we can't just call her Nahida, surely.
We're on a secret mission tonight, so we need to protect Catherine's identity.
Yep, Paimon's right. We cannot fully rule out the chance that the meetup tonight is just a trap.
Okay.
If something were to happen, my existence may be the only trump card we'll be able to play. After all, the academia should still be unable to confirm the existence of my consciousness in the outside world.
Actually, good point.
Yep, exactly. Just what Paimon was thinking.
I somehow doubt that. No, I think Paimon was actually right.
Anyway, enough about that. Let's just make sure to be on our guard.
Speaking of which, don't you feel like something's off?
Off?
Oh no.
What do you feel is off?
It's just a little too quiet around here.
It's the middle of the night. Of course it's quiet. You're not getting paranoid, are you?
No, I think he's right. It really is a lot quieter than usual.
Oh.
If you look around, there seems to be fewer people on the streets. I'm not sure if this is the case for the entire city, though.
Huh. Maybe it's just a coincidence. Maybe Sataria figured out a way to not only distract the guards, but also to get everyone to go to sleep early, just so we can exchange the documents in peace.
Really fucking doubt
I
that.
also can't quite figure out why things feel a little off. But now that we're here, let's go ahead and meet her as we planned.
Well, regardless, as long as you're here with us, Paimon feels a little safer.
Not gonna lie, Paimon, after seeing the fucking trailer, I don't. Oh shit, go to the academia. Oh wait, is this gonna be the fucking DOTTORE scene? That's why everyone's away, because they're all queuing up to see the beloved. The man, the myth, the legend, the doctor, the DOTTORE, the plague doctor, the Giga Chad, the Rip Bozo, the... I can't think of anything else. Oh, what? Full cutscene? What is this? Oh my god, wait.
What are all these people doing here at this hour of the night?
Why are you waving at us?
Ah, the triumphant hero returns at last.
Holy fucking
And
voice!
to a rather spectacular welcome, even if I do say so myself.
Oh!
The outcast, expelled from the academia.
Indeed I am. Although these days they tend to call me the Doctor.
Oh! The second?
If you're looking for your researcher friend, she has already been taken into confinement. With some basic caution, she could have discovered the listening device on her person. Clearly, she lacks the degree of rigor expected of a true scholar.
Omega built the
City. What have you done to them?
I simply made some minor adjustments to their Akasha terminals. Now they can deposit information directly into the subconscious.
Holy
As you can
fuck.
see, all these lovely people now believe this traveler is a hero who has just saved the world. My experiment is a success. And now it seems they can no longer hold back their sheer adoration.
I thought it was gonna be of him!
These are all just regular people.
Leave now. You need to get out of here.
What? That guy's a Fatui Harbinger. We can't just leave you here.
The
Nor
second...
can I abandon the people of Sumeru.
Oh, shit! Oh, shit. I've got goosebumps.
Don't worry. We'll meet again outside of the city.
I see. You appear to have overridden their mental faculties with your own consciousness.
Holy fuck, his
To
voice.
possess such a powerful mind, you must be the god of wisdom.
Bro, his voice, dude. Oh my god. He's got that, like, Sea Dog VA bass. Oh, Jesus. Holy fucking shit.
This should be far enough. Paimon needs to catch her breath first. Is Nahida going to be okay? We only made it out because of her.
Bro, the second Harbinger? He wasn't always the second, right? Or it never said what rank he was. The fuck? Never said. So he is literally the second most fucking powerful next to Piero. I'm convinced they do the rankings based on how cool their voices are now. Holy fuck, dude. That's so fucking interesting. I think other than Ito, I think DOTTORE might have my favorite voice in all of Genshin. The VA did an incredible job. Oh my god.
Paimon wasn't counting on running into a new Harbinger here, let alone such a high-ranking one. That guy was number 2. So scary.
It also said Omega build, which is interesting as well. It's been a while since we've seen the Fatui introduction with the screen, dude. Oh, I'm excited.
He called himself the Doctor. Remember, Tainari told us about him. Sataria did say that someone who once got expelled from the academia came back recently.
Also a good point. I know I'm talking a lot, but I did just read that in chat. How does Paimon know that he's number 2? He didn't say it out loud. And I'm sure that didn't pop up next to him in real fucking life. Interesting. She could read the screen. Yeah, she saw the animation. Interesting.
And that even the sages are wary of him. Yep. Sounds like she must have been talking about the Doctor.
Yep, definitely. I think either it's something to do with the Akasha terminals. Are we even wearing it right now? I don't think we are we? I don't know, dude. I don't know. We underestimated the scale of this problem. Yes, we did.
Yeah. Now that the Doctor's in the picture, we're no longer just dealing with the academia. They're in cahoots with the Fatui.
Yeah.
What are the Fatui after this time? Another Gnosis?
We need to find a way to reunite with Nahida.
Yeah. Things would be a lot easier with Nahida's help. Nahida said we'll meet again outside of the city. But we can't just keep waiting around, right?
Let's go find someone else who might be involved.
You mean...
Tegnari?
Oh, right! Wasn't he invited by the sages to work on some project when we were staying with him in the Vidia Forest?
Yes.
That has to be the same project. Even though he turned it down at the time, he might still know something. There's no time to lose. Let's go to Gandharvaville.
Okay. Listen, chat, I'm going to be totally fucking honest here. I didn't think we'd get to see that much of DOTTORE all at once. And also, I'm really happy that they portrayed the teaser for it as in, like, he wanted himself to be adored, but it wasn't. He wanted the Traveler to be adored. I don't know. I'm just simping at this point, but he's fucking incredible, dude. I think the whole idea of his character is five-head as fuck. I think he's great.
Hold it right there.
Tashfin?
A blonde-haired traveler and a floating fairy. We've got you all right. Take a look around. You've fallen right into our trap.
That's floating Sealy to you, motherfucker.
Are you mercenaries from the Corps of 30? Did you come here to arrest us?
Corps of 30? We're nothing like those government lapdogs who don't even get scraps for their work.
Ah?
We are an elite brigade that commands the highest commission rate in all of Sumeru. We're here on the orders of a client known only as the Outcast.
Is that fucking Alhaitham?
The Outcast? An outcast
Oh.
from the Academia?
Sounds like the Doctor.
But why wouldn't the Doctor just send the Fatui after us?
Local mercenaries might have an edge over the Fatui. Yeah, probably.
Still wasting time on idle chit-chat. We'll shut you up soon enough. Get them!
Oh, combat time with my newly acquired level 40 Sino. Pog!
You're up, Traveler!
Okay. Shit. Okay, well, Sino, time to pop off.
Can't see.
Get that Sinosy going, baby. Yeah, do all the damage, dude. All the fucking damage. Hell yeah. I can't see a fucking thing. Guilty, motherfucker. Hell yeah.
That was pretty rough. Is that what elite mercenaries are like?
Oh, it probably won't be long before we see more of them.
Yeah. Looks like we'll have to keep our guards up.
Probably.
But this doctor guy seems like a pretty tough opponent. He knew exactly where to set up an ambush. Did he put
What the fuck? Listen, stop pole dancing and jump off! Sino! Tignari! Kole! Wait, where is Tignari?
Oh, it's the Traveler and Paimon.
Hello.
What are you two doing back here? Kale! It's nice to see you again.
It is.
Are you doing alright?
To be honest, I'm not doing too well.
Oh,
My
shit.
Elazar has been progressing at a faster rate lately. I'm finding it harder to complete more intricate tasks. As a result, Master Tighnari is taking me off the patrol schedule. He will only allow me to stay here and coordinate other people's tasks.
Oh, no, I'm getting death flags for Kole, dude.
Oh, Kale.
Seems like Kira and Ermansel is our only chance.
Speaking of Tighnari, did he go off on patrol? We're here to talk to him.
Oh, Master Tighnari? He just left the Avidia Forest a little while ago. He was headed to Party's DI.
Oh?
He left? What? Isn't Tighnari always saying that he never wants to leave the Avidia Forest? He even turned down the Sage's invitation.
I thought it was weird too. Master Tighnari always prioritizes his work as a forest watcher above everything. He almost never leaves his post. He left in a hurry this time, though.
He didn't give a reason?
No, I only found out that he left through a message he left behind. He also made sure to delegate all his tasks using a schedule. To leave in such a hurry? I'd guess he had something urgent to take care of. Master Tighnari originally studied in the Amorta Darshan of the Academia, and Partis DI is something like the Amorta's research base. Many rare shrubs and grasses have been planted there for research. I know that before he became a forest watcher, Master Tighnari once spent a long time conducting research at Partis DI.
A research base, huh? Gotta wonder what kind of research Tighnari just decided to work on all of a sudden. Oh, we don't have a lot of time, so let's go look for him at Party's DI.
Hopefully he's... Don't push us. Please take care of yourself, Kole.
Don't worry, I'm fine. I'm used to living with Elazar by now. If you run into Master Tighnari, please send him my regards.
Got it.
I will.
Do. See you later, Kale.
Fuck. Hopefully he's building, like, rocket systems onto Karkat. You know, like, heat-seeking shit. I don't know, dude. I don't fucking know. Could you possess somebody else, please? Seeing Catherine out in the wild is like... Seeing a Lugia out in the wild, dude. It just doesn't happen.
Wait! Look who it is!
Nah, yeah, Catherine.
Thank goodness you're okay. We were so worried about you.
You haven't been reprogrammed by the doctor, have you?
Hey, this was supposed to be a touching reunion, but you're ruining the moment.
It was funny.
Actually, it's very smart of the Traveler to be wary of me right now. After all, the doctor has shown that his technology can apparently even control human minds.
Yeah, exactly.
Plus, it's not like you could have known what happened after we split up and I was facing the doctor by myself. Even a pool of stagnant water after a torrential storm can occasionally pass as a patch of sky.
Oh.
Paimon feels like only the real Nahida could come up with such an obscure analogy.
I agree.
Huh? But I wasn't trying to win your trust or anything. All I wanted was to clarify my point.
Well, clarified.
Well, we understand that point now. Please, Nahida, tell us more about what happened. Are those poor people all right?
When you left, I was still in the middle of restoring everyone's minds. Thankfully, when the doctor mentioned depositing information into the subconscious, he didn't mean engraving information into their minds.
Oh?
Instead, he did something closer to creating hallucinations. That was still within my power to fix.
That makes sense.
Luckily, I managed to finish my restorations and mind jump away from him just as he was about to capture me.
Holy fucking shit.
What a relief. The doctor sure pulled out some hidden cards.
That's still terrifying.
Good thing we had Nahida with us.
I wouldn't be relieved just yet.
Why?
I gave away my true identity when I restored everyone's minds, which means we've lost another one of our trump cards.
True.
Also, the doctor is already an expert at modifying Akasha terminals. Maybe it's only a matter of time until he captures my consciousness inside the Akasha.
Would that mean you'd no longer be able to jump between minds? Then how do we stop him? He's still at the academia, so it's possible he already started messing with the Akasha.
Shit. If she loses the ability to jump between minds while she's in Catherine's body and then Catherine gets stabbed? Our position will get worse with time.
Ugh. It feels like he's toying with us. What a nasty piece of work.
I agree.
Plus, the doctor's combat ability alone is apparently enough to make him worthy of being number 2 of the Fatui.
We shouldn't give up hope just yet. Let's try to find another way to attack this problem.
How the fuck do you know?
Actually, Nahida, how did you know we were trying to get to Party's DI? Have you been waiting for us?
Yes, I have. I can see the Traveler's elemental energy, so I deduced your destination by looking at the direction you were moving in.
Oh, hell yeah.
You didn't come here for sightseeing, right? Did you find any leads?
We're looking for a scholar we know. His name is Tainari, and the sages once tried to reach out to him. Why don't you come inside with us and see what we can find?
Okay. Let's just hope we won't get him into trouble.
Yeah, we probably will. I think that's pretty much a guarantee. Hey, Calcutta! He's not here.
Traveler? It is you!
Why are we echoing so much?
The voice! It's Hypatia!
Long time no see.
What a pleasant surprise! It's so nice to see the two of you again.
I don't trust you.
Who's this?
I don't like
She's a scholar we met in the Avidia Forest.
anything right
When we
now.
last saw each other, she was still training in the, what's it called? Satyavada life?
Oh, I see.
That's right, we're old friends. You've come at just the right time. Ever since I've come here, hardly anyone has even talked to me.
No, I understand why there's an echo chat. It doesn't mean I have to like it.
Hypatia, you're way too excited about this. Actually, for you to leave the Avidia Forest means you're not in training anymore?
It makes me uneasy.
Wait, no. Did you already finish your training and reach Pariporna life?
Wait, no.
What do you think? My consciousness has already managed to make contact with the divine.
You did it! Congratulations!
I'm really happy for you.
It's so exhilarating to share this sublime joy with others at long last. When my consciousness made contact with the gods. What a supreme and unparalleled experience that was.
I'm so concerned. Please tell me it was just R&R or something.
That sounds incredible!
Actually, we're here for Tignori.
Oh, all right. Actually, please wait. I haven't forgotten my promise to you.
I have.
Remember? I promised to help you understand what you saw from Irminsul once I gained deeper insights.
Oh.
My current self has not only gained true insight, but I can even help you establish a direct connection to the consciousness of the divine.
You can do that?
I've never heard of anything like that, but if you want to give it a try, I'll do my best to protect your consciousness during the process.
No.
Hold on. I brought some Spirit-born ale with me. This is still a crucial part of the ceremony.
Bro, I'm just gonna get high. I don't want to try it.
We're using that incense again?
It's just gonna be a trip.
Hold my hand. I'll help you establish a pathway to connect your consciousness.
Okay.
Okay.
Fuck it. Jesus.
Ready?
I mean, I never will be, but sure. Fuck's sake, dude. I knew it.
It took 3 betrayals for me to finally understand.
What the fuck?
The world is just an elaborate tapestry of lies.
Skara?
My fury will never be quelled.
What the
The
fuck?
first to betray me was a god. My creator. My mother.
Oh, wow.
Valuing strength above all, she saw no worth in me and I was discarded. The second was a human. My family. My friend. Consumed by fear, he saw me as an abomination.
What is that,
The
fire?
third was one exactly like me. A hope for the future. A fledgling barely out of the nest. Powerless before his mortality, he broke his promise to me.
Holy shit.
Humans, they can't be trusted. And the gods fill me with pure loathing. So I said good riddance. I denounce the world and laugh in its face. My chest will never again be defiled by worldly filth. I will scrub away every last trace of human emotion. Then it will be empty, a blank slate, and ready to receive a supreme gnosis, brimming with pure divinity. There is no need to fear. The pain will be brief.
Holy fucking shit.
Your era is coming to an end.
Really? That's the...
What was that?
That's the fucking reaction? Ether, you go like this for 8 seconds and then just look at Primal like, oh, I'm back. Jesus! Okay, I gotta fucking say it, dude. That was one of the best cutscenes we've seen. Dude, this quest has some of the best things. I'm gonna be totally honest here. I've never really felt bad for Skara until now, and I've read the artifact lore and everything, and it kind of just confirmed a lot of the artifact lore in there. Never really felt bad for Skara until now. And now I kind of really do a little bit. I can understand why he did the shit that he did, but also scrubbing away all traces of human emotion. I don't know. I don't fully understand him, but it's kind of sad. This is neither the Greater Lord's consciousness nor King Desheret's consciousness. We know what this is.
Did we actually just see the Baladier's memories? Everything matches what we know about him.
Mm-hmm.
But how is he connected to the divine consciousness that Hypatia was talking about?
Probably through the Gnosis.
You saw it, right? You felt it, right? Such a majestic god! Such a noble will! Such sublime emotion!
Hypatia, what the fuck is wrong with you? I think you need some extra different kind of mushrooms.
Alas, shame. If only that which beats within my chest wasn't a filthy mortal heart. Oh, great and merciful God, Please grant me forgiveness and salvation.
Tignari should have stopped her when he had a chance to.
Do you understand now? I'm afraid this is no Purna life, but rather...
Wake up, Hypatia! What the fuck?
You! Why are you so mean to me? Why is everyone hiding from me? I found divine wisdom. Shouldn't I receive praise and honor? Haven't I uncovered that light in the darkness?
You're simping for a puppet! I mean, so is half of chat, but still.
That's how I always thought everything should be. Wait. Have I already lost my mind?
Yes! You have! Oh, God. Hello? You going to find it? Where are you going?
Wait, something isn't right.
What? What now? Oh, fuck me, idiot. Oh, shit. Oh! Okay. Oh, this is where it's gonna happen. What the fuck? What? I see you. It's all happening so quick. Help. What the fuck? Oh god, now I really do feel high.
Okay, we finally lost him.
Wait, am I possessed?
Are you okay, Nahida? Wait, no. Something feels different. You're back!
Oh, the Traveler's back?
Hi. It's me.
Nahida was controlling your body for a while. It seemed like she jumped over to you as an emergency measure right before the Catherine puppet was destroyed.
Well, thank fucking God.
After that, Kainari heard the commotion and came over. He helped us defeat the mercenaries and then he ran with us all the way here.
This time she didn't just transfer her mind into my body. Our minds swapped places.
What? You swapped places? You mean your consciousness also went into Nahida's body?
Yes.
Wait, then where is Nahida's consciousness? Where is she now?
I never imagined that an individual's consciousness could be transferred around like this. Had I not seen it with my own eyes, I would have never believed it. I don't think this can be achieved with current human technology. Also, while we were running, the consciousness in your body told me to pass on a message.
Oh?
She said, "The doctor has found a way to trap my consciousness, so I can't journey with you anymore. But even in a moonless night, a shower of starlight can still drown out illusions and lies."
Oh no! Nahida's trapped in the sanctuary of Suristhana for good this time.
Is that like telling me to use Nilu's fucking dance or some shit? What does that mean, dude? Riddles.
Was that message all she left for us? It's pretty vague.
It's in a code that only we know. We can't let the doctor figure out what we're up to.
Oh, that makes sense. Since the doctor captured her, she won't be able to say anything without him knowing. She's being extra careful. Even in a moonless night, a shower of starlight can still drown out illusions and lies. Huh. Paimon knows the moon illusions and lies are from that alchemical divination at the Sub-Zero's festival. Didn't Nahida use a starlight analogy before? It had something to do with Sataria.
The moon refers to Nahida herself, starlight refers to the people of the desert, illusions and lies refers to the academia's plans. Yes, and then the sun is Rukadabata, right? Oh god.
That makes a lot of sense. Huh. Do you think Nahida was telling us to go find help in the desert?
Yes, please let's.
But she isn't with us anymore. Think we'll be okay?
Paimon, you said Sanctuary of Surasthana. Does this mean that this Nahida you're talking about, the consciousness who was occupying the traveler's body, is the Dendro Archon?
Ah, shit.
Your guess is correct, but the situation's a bit complicated, so it's really hard for us to explain right now.
Plan unraveled.
That's all right. A scholar's curiosity doesn't need to be appeased right away. As for the complicated nature of the situation, safe to say I have witnessed that for myself. I've spent some time with you, and it looks like the Dendro Archon's also on your side, so I trust you.
We should have trusted us anyway.
Tighnari? Oh, actually, we came here to ask you a question. What do you know about the project that the sages have been working on?
Ah, that. While I was indeed invited to join that project, the sages were always secretive about its scope and goals.
Yeah.
So I eventually declined.
I didn't think you would.
All I know is that that project has something to do with the restoration of Irminsul.
I think I know what the project is about. I just received some new intel.
Huh? Did you see something when you were in Nahida's body?
The Academia is turning the Balladeer into a god.
What?
Do you have any evidence?
I saw a nascent god under construction. Hypatia also showed us a so-called divine consciousness. You describe what you saw when you exchanged consciousness with Nahida.
So that's what happened. That explains why Hypatia's symptoms were different from those of the other scholars who went mad. It's because she made contact with the consciousness of a new god who is still in the process of being born.
Holy
Tighnari,
fuck, dude.
Did you leave the Avidia Forest because of Hypatia?
I did. I noticed Hypatia's mental anomalies, but since her symptoms were rather atypical, I secretly took her to Pardis Di and began searching for a way to return her to her normal self.
This feels too much.
If I didn't take action, Hypatia would have already been taken by the Matra to the desert, doomed to a life of exile at Aru village. Now that you mention it, I knew the Academia has never thought particularly highly of Lesser Lord Kusanali, but I still didn't expect them to do something as arrogant as creating a new god. Looks like I made the right decision by not accepting their invitation.
It is kind of fucking nuts. The Fatui may have fanned the flames.
The Doctor and the Balladeer. We have 2 Fatui Harbingers in Sumeru. Sounds like we're in for a bad time.
Bad time? What do you mean? It's gonna be fucking great.
From your description, I don't think they've completed their project. There may still be room for us to intervene.
True.
But then, what is the connection between creating a new god and restoring Irminsul?
Putting the Irminsul's memories into the new god?
Yeah. It feels like we're still nowhere close to figuring out the sages' goals.
Let's head to the desert for now. We must stop them no matter what.
We've pretty much gone over everything we need to know, so we should head out.
Oh,
How
God.
about you, Tighnari? What are you going to do?
I'll stay here for now. I still want to try a few more things to help Hypatia. If you're planning to go into the desert, start by heading for Caravan Rabat.
Okay, sweet.
That'll be your fastest route. Come find me here if there's anything else I can do to help.
May the spirit of wisdom go with you.
Thanks, Tighnari. Hopefully Hypatia will feel better soon. We're off then.
Oh, dude, this is a lot. If a puppet could become a god with the Electro-Gnosis, what is Celestia doing? Good question, honestly. Have you started the R&R quest? I fucking finished that shit. Did it in 2 days. Oh, God.
We finally made it to Caravan Rabat. It's pretty lively here. So, just past this wall is the desert, huh? Oh, wow. Paimon remembers hearing people call this the Wall of Samiel. It's made to block sandstorms from the outside. Oh, if it's this tall, it's gotta be the divine work of Greater Lord Rukkhadevata, right?
Truly awe-inspiring.
Enough gawking.
Hytham?
Come on, follow me.
Huh?
Oh! Hello?
Over here.
What the fuck?
Oh, Hytham went that way! Let's hurry up and follow him.
I didn't expect him to just be here, dude. Don't follow strangers. He's not a stranger. He's sus as fuck, but we know him. What the hell? Where are you taking us?
What the? Where did he go?
In my ass. He's hiding there.
How did we lose him? They were just here a second ago.
Are they in the bushes? On the roof?
More Eremite mercenaries? Who are they working for this time? Anyway, Traveler, it seems like we were being followed again.
We're always being
You were
followed.
too careless. You should have noticed those hopeless amateurs trailing you a long time ago.
Thanks, Alhytham. We couldn't have shaken them without you.
There's no need to thank me. I've never cared to keep track of personal favors.
Why are you helping us?
All I did was correct a mistake I happened to come across. It's a habit I developed at the academia.
You really gave Paimon a scare, Alhaitham. We never thought we'd run into you here.
Yeah, I don't like
Last
this.
time we met at Port Ormos, didn't you say you were going back to the academia? Wait, don't tell Paimon that you're here to take us back on their orders.
Oh, so you've already landed yourselves on the academia's hit list. I can't say that I didn't expect it.
Yeah, but you don't know
However,
why.
Had I wished to turn you over to the academia, don't you think you'd already be the Eremites' honored guests by now?
True.
Oh, right. You do have a point.
Did you participate in the Sage's big project?
I have no interest in running errands for that project. As a scholar, I've always belonged to the camp that promotes researcher autonomy. And these days, you're more fascinating than anything the Sages can offer.
You are actually looking for me?
Not quite. To tell you the truth, I'm still investigating the Divine Knowledge Capsule. Unfortunately, I've run into some difficulties.
I don't trust him,
Everyone
dude.
says the capsule originated in the desert and was eventually moved to Port Ormos. If I am to get to the bottom of this, I must understand how the capsule first came to be. Which brings me back to you, and why you're so interesting. The leader of Ain al-Ahmar used the Divine Knowledge Capsule right in front of you, and upon seeing him, your expression became perplexed, and you were lost in thought for quite some time. To have that kind of reaction, I think you must have realized something. Are you interested at all in sharing what you've been hiding from me?
Been hiding shit? Must be because when I was shocked to hear those words again, world forget me. Yeah, I'm not fucking hiding anything.
You really have a ridiculous eye for detail. What kind of person even notices or remembers stuff like that?
Situation's a little complicated. I can't share what I know just yet.
So that's your answer. Well, I do work for the academia after all. So considering that, it is indeed wise to keep your cards close to your chest.
I've dealt with someone exactly fucking like this before, and it is Child. I don't fucking trust easy after that shit.
But that does prove you do have some undisclosed information about the Divine Knowledge Capsule. Am I right?
Ellipses.
No matter. Rather than simply learning the answers from you, I'd still prefer to investigate on my own. Speaking of, you two are also headed to the desert?
That's right. We have the same plan as you. But we don't really have any concrete goals at the moment.
Then I'd suggest starting with Aru Village. It's the largest settlement in the desert, so it'll probably have more resources and intel than anywhere else.
Okay, let's go.
Well,
It's always better to travel with someone you know. Let's go!
I'm down. Isn't that where Sino's from? Aru Village? Let's go! Yeah, it is huge. I'm back home.
Before us lies Aru Village.
Oh,
the safe
Candace.
haven of the desert folk.
Whoa. This landscape is really something else. What a cool place! Let's go check it out!
Hell yeah. Oh shit, another cutscene, dude? We're getting spoiled, dude. We're getting spoiled. What was that? What the? Oh, it's... Oh shit! Hey, my boy! Fuck me up! Kill me! Holy fucking shit! Wooga!
Sino.
Sino!
Unless my memory fails me,
Holy fucking shit.
We've barely spoken 2 words to each other before now at the Academia. Would you care to enlighten me as to when and how I invited the General Mahamatra's wrath?
Good question.
Oh, Hatham. Do not think you can escape my judgment just because you managed to escape my attack.
Ha!
Judgment? So that's how you'd characterize your actions here, is it? Or would elimination perhaps be a more accurate description?
Had I used my full strength, not even this traveler would have been able to stop me.
I kind of agree. He is kind of
styled like an assassination. I sought only to ensure that my target would be unable to flee or resist. Standard practice for the Matra, as well you know.
Seemed to me more like your own personal touch.
True.
Who is that, Alhaitham? Did you call him General Mahamatra?
Yes, he is the best.
General Mahamatra Sino, head of all the Matra at the Academia. He's a formidable hunter, and the ultimate nightmare for any who have committed academic crimes.
You seem to have placed a lot of trust in Alhaitham, to the point of blocking an attack for him.
Yeah, and I'm not gonna lie, Sino, I don't fucking know why. I don't trust him with any fiber of my fucking being, and the Traveler should know better. I'm on your side, dude.
If I were you, I'd never choose to side with him. I wouldn't believe a single word that comes out of his mouth.
Well, good news for you, I don't.
I've been pursuing this scribe for a long time. I urge you, stand back and do not seek to defend him any longer. Otherwise, there will be consequences.
I don't trust him as much as you seem to think, but that doesn't mean I'm gonna stand by and do nothing.
Has Alhaitham done something wrong? Paimon doesn't think he's as bad as you've made him out to be.
I won't waste my breath explaining things. Alhaitham, I saw it during our fight.
Oh, the
Take it out.
capsule?
The divine knowledge capsule you're hiding on your person.
Oh, fuck.
Unless you want me to retrieve it for myself.
Very perceptive of you. Nothing
Holy
escapes
shit.
the Matra's senses.
Wait, isn't it pretty big? Where the hell are you hiding that? Where did you just pull that from? What?
The divine knowledge capsule? Didn't it fall into the Matra's hands in Port Ormos?
I think it fell into his asshole or something, because I don't know where the fuck you keep something that big. So you did lie to us.
No wonder you speak with such confidence, Sino. But I must admit, I'm very curious. What does this capsule mean to you? And why, as General Mahamatra of the Academia, are you all alone in the desert? As far as I'm aware, the other Matra have been speculating about your disappearance. Have you been given a mission that's, let's say, morally dubious?
Oh?
If I was the real target of your mission, what was stopping you from simply using your authority and resources to judge me within the walls of the Academia?
Is it a mission from the sages? Oh.
I should have known you'd be difficult to deal with.
You two? Ugh. What you would do, Traveler? Paimon feels like we can't trust either of them.
I want to go back to Mondstadt.
Well, look
Oh,
at you
never
two,
mind, I'm
acting all
staying.
tough and self-righteous over there.
I'm fucking staying. Holy shit. I ain't going nowhere, dude. Hello there. It's been a while.
Finally, someone that we can trust.
Mamma mia.
You gotta help us out here. Otherwise, these two are gonna start fighting again.
Yeah, that'd be the last thing we need, you know. Those two busy. Well, we just break off, go for something to eat, you know, maybe a drink. One of those charcoal cakes, a beer. Yeah, I'm just
Yeah,
saying.
sure looks that way. Two giants from the Academia duking it out once and for all. Not something you get to see every day, that's for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Listen, I know you academic types love to fill up your big brains with self-righteous morality and lord your empty rules and virtues over each other. But how dare you bring your petty disputes into the safe haven of Aru Village?
Yeah, tell him.
It seems like someone's gonna have to beat some sense into your thick skulls until you finally learn to respect these grounds.
I volunteer to be the beat E, not the beater. Neither of them can afford to be distracted by Dare. They're still looking for an opportunity to attack.
Hey, did either of you hear a word I just said?
Nope. What the fuck? Apparently the cave did. It farted.
Whoa, what's going on? The wind's so strong. Is this a sandstorm? Paimon's gonna get blown away.
Another sandstorm? What's up with these recently?
Candace!
All of you, over here, quickly! We have to take cover.
Ooh, her voice.
Oh, this wind is too strong. Let's get over there.
That sounded like Candace. Come on, you two. Jeez, are all of you academia folks such hard work? Move it!
Okay, move.
All right, stop yelling.
Well, move! Sino just don't give a shit, dude. Holy fuck. Okay. Candace? I want Candace to speak again. Her voice sounded different here than in the trailer thing. It sounded more raspy. God, they're so petty. You're all so petty.
Well, this is pretty awkward.
It fucking really is, dude.
Want to play sardines with 3 people who want to tear each other limb from limb? Sure, why not? Sounds fun. The air is so thick and heavy. Paimon can hardly keep floating anymore.
Really?
My sincere apologies, everyone. This is the home of our village chief. I will have to ask you to make do with this small room until the sandstorm dies down. Please, let me introduce myself. I am Candace, protector of Aru Village.
Our savior has come at last. Nice to meet you, Candace.
Jesus
The name's
Christ.
Paimon. Thank you so much for helping us.
You have my gratitude.
There's no need to thank me. It's only right to help each other when the weather gets rough.
Hey, by the way, Candace, my fortune teller told me that a lot of people are going to fall for me. Just curious, are you one of those?
Wow, she's so gentle and caring, like a nice older sister.
Don't.
Unlike those guys
Okay,
over there.
listen. Don't fucking family zone the traveler on the first date, you know? Because Jesus fucking Christ, that's rude.
All right. Now that we're all better acquainted, we should return to the topic at hand. As a guardian charged with the responsibility to protect my fellow villagers from harm, I was observing your conflict from afar, even before the sandstorm started.
Oh.
And now that you have set foot within Aru Village itself, it is all the more my responsibility to make absolutely sure that you pose no threat whatsoever to us. So please, have an honest and sincere conversation with one another, and put your hostile feelings to rest. If anyone dares to start anything again while they are under this roof, I will not hesitate to send them out for some quality time with the creatures of the sandstorm.
Oh!
Interesting.
On second thought, Paimon may have misjudged Candace's character.
And that goes for you too, Miss Dia. Do I make myself clear?
All right, we got it, Candace.
This is so cool, dude.
That's what I like to hear. So, which of you will begin?
There's like
I was supposed to be a mediator, but I might have gotten a little too involved just now. Anyway, one of those two should probably start talking.
It's like every single character in this room is new to us, pretty much.
Wait, that was you trying to be a mediator?
Jesus Christ.
I have nothing to hide, so there's no shame in explaining myself. While Al-Haytham wasn't wrong about the other Matra not knowing my whereabouts, it's not because I've been assigned a morally dubious mission.
Oh?
Rather, I've chosen to exile myself.
Huh? Exile yourself?
A little while ago, I discovered that there was data missing in the Academia's project planning and development files. What little they did report clearly did not match the project's actual progress.
Shit.
As General Mahamatra, I had the responsibility and authority to request an audit. However, to my surprise, The person responsible for the erroneous data was none other than Grand Sage Azar himself. I tried to investigate the issue myself before submitting a formal audit request, but I soon found that all leads and potential pieces of incriminating evidence were carefully concealed from me. I began to realize that they were cautious of me from the very beginning. Unsurprisingly, the Grand Sage rejected my audit request as soon as the submission reached his desk.
We gotta
add. He said to me, "The power of the General Mahamatra is granted by the sages. You have no right to judge us."
I don't know about that.
So they really are up to no good.
I realized then that to the Grand Sage, the Matra are nothing more than tools for the sages to assert and maintain their control over knowledge. The vows that we took, the principles that we strive to uphold, they are meaningless to the academia of today.
So you then decided to exile yourself? Mag, thank you for gifting us up the tenner.
I believed it would be wise to flee the academia before the sages had a chance to take action against me. This way, they can no longer see nor predict my actions. I will never give up on this investigation. There's no need for someone else to give me power or authority. Once I find the truth, I will administer judgment by my own name.
Sano's kinda sick, dude. Yeah.
We're all investigating the sages.
I like Sino already. I love him.
Plus, now that he's no longer the General Mahamatra, he somehow feels a lot less scary.
It's still too early to trust him completely. True, but I trust him.
Sino, if that's your story, then why did you see Alhaitham as a target?
When I was investigating the matter in the academia, I overheard a conversation between Alhaitham and a sage.
Oh?
The sages asked you to investigate a blonde-haired traveler. Do you dispute this, Alhaitham?
What?
Oh.
Like many parts of the project, this assignment was undocumented. Now throw in your suspicious behavior with the Divine Knowledge Capsule, and I think we deserve an explanation.
From the very beginning, Alhaitham was spying on us, it looks like.
Yes. I was indeed tasked with investigating the Traveler.
Bran 2 seconds ago, yeah, I trust him. Yeah, talking about Sino, I've said ever since we first met Alhaitham that I don't trust him with a fiber of my fucking being.
After all, the promised reward was so great that hardly any scholar could have refused. The sage told me, once you've completed this assignment, I can give you a glimpse of divine knowledge.
What the fuck did I tell you, chat? What did I tell you? Fucking Alhaitham, not to be trusted. Too many child vibes and he's just proven it in one fucking sentence. Untrustworthy little shit.
A most enticing offer.
Unfortunately, those academics don't know me at all.
Ah?
Their words contained one key piece of information. Namely, that divine knowledge indeed exists. That gave me all I needed to know.
Okay.
From my perspective, the sages are far from trustworthy. Think about it. Isn't it a little strange they're so willing to share divine knowledge with anyone, even as a reward?
Maybe.
So, I began my own investigation following the lead of the Divine Knowledge Capsule. In the end, I realized my wisdom in committing to this rather than collaborating with the sages. Had I been less guarded, I probably would have ended up like that Ain al-Ahmar mercenary, incapable of remaining sane for long enough to hold a conversation.
Okay.
You mean that the sages originally planned to dispose of you, using one of those capsules that drive people insane?
Did you join forces with me just so you could investigate me?
I'd already given up on the assignment by then. I only told the academia I was waiting in Port Ormos for you to appear so they wouldn't suspect anything. So it came as quite a surprise when I encountered my erstwhile target while investigating the Divine Knowledge Capsule.
Criminals do love to talk about coincidences.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. A lot of people in chat are saying, like, debated and whatever. Nothing about what he just said made me believe him or trust him any more than I already did. I don't know. Maybe it's just the lack of trust from Child and other people like him that we've seen in the past. I still don't fucking trust him. I don't.
Even though I ran into the Traveler by chance, I had no intention of providing assistance to the Academia. Also, you should remember,
it's not even about providing assistance to the Academia. It's about not trusting him in general. Like, that's like Child saying, I don't want to provide anything for the Archons or for the Fatui or whatever, but he's got his ulterior motives as to fuck everything up. Just like I feel like Alhaitham could as well. I just don't trust. I feel like he's got some kind of ulterior motive for himself.
You were the ones who decided to follow me and strike up a conversation after I left that tavern.
Now that you mentioned it, things did go like that. Is that enough to prove his innocence? No.
That's true. Alhaitham helped us out at Caravan Rebat as well. Maybe he's telling the truth.
I'm willing to
He
apologize
could be.
if that's worth anything to you. I took the Divine Knowledge Capsule behind your back because I judged its existence to be a significant risk. I felt that it would be best for no one to interact with it before it had been properly studied.
I really hope you prove me wrong. Because usually when I'm sus of someone, it's for a good fucking reason. I really hope I'm proven wrong here, and he's not actually sus.
After all, curiosity often proves to be the most dangerous thing in this land.
You should be well aware, Scribe Alhaitham, that curiosity can also lead you to danger and suspicion. Answer me this. Did the sages share any information about their project with you?
That music change?
Have I not made myself clear? You and I are both distrusted by the Academia. Do you really think they would tell me anything?
Fine. Although you haven't completely proven your innocence, I won't regard you as an enemy, for now.
Okay.
As you wish.
Mm-hmm. Good. I'm glad to see you two clearing up your misunderstandings. And now you, Dia. I believe it's your turn.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Oh, sorry. Whatever the boys were talking about must have been so boring that I spaced out.
Honestly, dude.
My situation is pretty straightforward. My employer, Dunyarzad of the Homayani family, is friends with the Traveler and is currently recovering from her illness at home.
Yeah.
I had nothing going on, so I decided to return to Aru Village for a visit. I was actually looking forward to a pretty exciting time getting back together with everyone here. But then I saw these two random guys in the middle of a pointless argument. It ticked me off, and things went downhill from there.
Is that all?
Pretty much.
Well, I will admit that definitely sounds like your style.
Bro.
In that case, welcome back, Dia.
Candace's voice kind of gives me Lisa voice vibes, with it being like a raspy, lower tone. I don't know, dude. Her voice is nice.
That's more like it. I missed you all so much, Candace.
What the fuck?
Whoa! What was that sound?
It's a dog.
No need to worry. Now that you're no longer at each other's throats, please make yourselves at home. I'll take a quick trip outside to clear out some of those creatures in the sandstorm.
Okay.
Creatures? In the sandstorm? Are you sure you don't want some backup?
Fighting in a sandstorm is not for the faint-hearted. Anyone without extensive training in these conditions is at a disadvantage. You needn't worry.
Okay.
Yeah, just leave him to Candace. Don't worry, she's as tough as they come.
After a while, the winds outside begin to calm. Wait, you're not going to show us the fighting?
The winds died down. That means the sandstorm's over, right?
Indeed.
Candace still isn't back yet, though. Is she alright? Maybe we should go out and check on her.
When you put it that way, even I'm starting to feel a little worried. All right, let's go. We've been here long enough, and the boys are as chatty as the floor.
Oh god. Okay, wait, where? So up. Fucking Rift Hounds in the desert, dude. No. I'm so fucking done, dude.
Whew. Candace, you're still fighting? You've been out here dealing with these creatures the entire time?
I can't believe it.
Yes. They just keep coming in waves. I've lost count of how many I've defeated. Before I realized it, even the sandstorm had stopped.
Not only is she really strong, her stamina is also something else. Okay, Ether, calm down, dude.
Here comes another wave!
Oh, fucking hell.
Leave this round to us. I got interrupted earlier, but now I have something to take my anger out on.
Wait.
It's been quite a while since I've seen the Flame Mane in action.
Can I?
I'll leave these to you then.
Wait, can we play as Dea?
I'll be sure to put on a good show. Let's go.
Wait, can we play as Dea? No. Don't fucking make my balls blue like this, Hoyoverse. Why the fuck? Seriously, just let me fight with fucking Candace instead at this point. Stop fucking tickling my nutsack, dude. No, I wanted more. Damn it. The eye.
Was that the last of them?
Paimon just did a backflip. Hey, a ceiling.
What we fought just now was probably the aftermath of the sandstorm. So we should be safe for the time being.
Damn, dude.
Well fought, everyone.
Who the fuck?
No injuries, I hope.
Who are you? Hello?
Huh? Who are you?
I said...
My apologies. I haven't had a chance to greet you yet. I had my hands full taking care of the village's elderly and children.
Aww.
I am the chief of Aru Village. Everyone usually calls me Uncle Anpu.
Hello, Uncle Anpu. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Sir, I am also originally from the desert, but I have not been back for some time now. May I ask if such sandstorms are common?
Aw, I like this guy.
I can't say they've always been common, but recently the storms have become increasingly severe and frequent.
That's a worry.
Besides sandstorms, we also occasionally get earthquakes. According to an investigator who stayed in the village a while ago, these unusual natural phenomena are related to the withering of Irminsul.
Another effect of Irminsul's withering.
It does make me curious. You know, we keep finding out about all these effects of Irminsul's withering, but I wonder how many other effects it's having that we just don't know about.
So, Irminsul's withering causes withering zones in the forest, and sandstorms and earthquakes here in the desert?
Everything in the natural world is inextricably connected to Irminsul. These regional symptoms can indeed be a reflection of Irminsul's present state.
Everyone in Aru Village needs to take good care of themselves. Speaking of which, why haven't I seen a single village keeper since I got here?
Dedge?
Village keeper? Who are they? Village guards like Candace?
Does your curiosity know no bounds? Village Keeper is how Aru Village refers to mad scholars, exiled here by the Academia.
Oh.
Most of them are scholars who lost their sanity after a period of training in the Avidia Forest. The Academia believes that their crazed mutterings may have a negative effect on the psyches of other scholars. So, they're forcibly exiled to the desert. Though if you ask me, it's all a boatload of nonsense.
Tignari also brought this up before. Hypatia was also nearly exiled to the desert.
Alas, that's exactly what we've been trying to investigate. One by one, the village keepers have been mysteriously disappearing without a trace.
That's not good.
No one in the village has ever seen them leave. If you're planning to stay around the village for the next few days, I'd appreciate it if you could keep an eye out for them.
That's...
I've had encounters with those people in the past. I'll see what I can do to help.
The Matra are the ones responsible for their exile. Now that you're no longer with them, are you trying to alleviate your guilt and atone for your past sins? I'm fascinated by how you think.
Mock me if you will. But if you are guilty, I will eliminate you, regardless of my position or identity.
Jesus fucking Christ,
you're
dude.
the former General Mahamatra. You must be an expert in these kinds of investigations.
Holy
Thank
shit.
you for your help.
Oh, well, dude. You know what I love about the Sumeru quest so far? It seems like we're meeting... Compared to the other region quest it seems like we're meeting so many fucking powerful people that they don't even need our help. We're kind of just like there for the ride, you know? We're just like, hey, I can do stuff as well.
Is it because you're reminded of Hypatia?
I love that.
Oh, these poor scholars. First they lose their sanity, now this! We need to help get them back home, safe and sound. But,
Sure.
Is it really a good idea to tag along with Sino? You seem like you really don't trust him.
bull fucking shit, dude. We'd be tagging along with Alhaitham, who I don't trust. I would literally bathe Cyno's feet if he had a long, hard day at work without a shadow of a doubt and without questioning that. In the slide, I'd give him a salt bath. I would rub his voluptuous man boobs just so that he has an easier next day. Paimon, okay? It's fine.
I'll be grateful for the assistance. No doubt you will do a better job than some of my former subordinates.
I will.
Let's start by finding a spot to share what we know so far.
Bed. Kidding.
Although I've sent myself into exile, I'm still doing essentially the same things as before.
Fair.
Do you still have any questions for me before we start our investigation?
Why do they refer to the mad scholars as village keepers?
One of my former subordinates told me that this title has its origins in a strange incident. The Academia has long exiled mad scholars to Aru Village. A mysterious phenomenon exists here. When mad scholars first arrive, they are as incoherent and deranged as before. But after spending some time here, they invariably begin to calm down.
Oh?
Initially, the people of Aru Village greatly resented having to take in the mad scholars. But a strange incident one night changed that.
I wonder if it's something to do with the fucking pyramid. Like upside down sand sucker.
Aru Village was struck by the strongest earthquake in living memory. Seeing buildings on the verge of collapse all around him.
Wow.
The then chief of the village was preparing to take everyone to safety. Suddenly, he noticed a mad scholar crouching in a corner, caressing the ground with his hands. A soft, green light radiated from him, like a divine glow against the backdrop of night.
Nahida.
Despite the powerful tremors that ripped through the ground that night, all the houses remained upright, almost as if they had grown roots reaching deep into the ground.
That's gotta be Nahida.
Not a single building collapsed, and no one was hurt. After that, the people of Aru Village treated the mad scholars with greater kindness, and began to refer to them as the village keepers.
The soft green light?
Yeah.
A mad scholar protecting Aru Village? What do you make of it, Traveler?
Must have been Nahida's power. Only she could be capable of that.
Paimon thinks so too. Actually, Cyno, do you know if any of the mad scholars continued to wear their Akasha terminals at Aru Village?
In theory, they would continue wearing them so the Academia could still monitor their activities. With that said, the main Akasha system would no longer have any interaction with them.
Oh.
Oh, no wonder! Everything makes sense then! Add in the fact that they calmed down, it was probably Nahida who calmed them.
If you are able to draw a conclusion from this one story alone, then it appears you possess much more information than I do.
We kind of do, to be fair.
What do you make of the story?
The Mad Scholar's power likely came from Lesser Lord Kusanali, or Lesser Lord Kusanali was actually the one who protected the village. The bottom one.
Really? Lesser Lord Kusanali.
Yeah, what are your thoughts on Lesser Lord Kusanali, actually? I should have got that first.
You don't believe us? Lesser Lord Kusanali was definitely using the Akasha to give her power to the mad scholars!
No, it's not so much that I don't believe you. I'm just struck by your reasoning.
Well, I didn't give reasoning.
Lesser Lord Kusanali, the current Dendro Archon. Is she really active in Sumeru?
Yes.
The Academia has always placed far greater importance on the late Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. They've more or less ignored Lesser Lord Kusanali, and I've never had any reason to doubt their views. In addition, I've never heard any stories about Lesser Lord Kusanali and her deeds. To me, she might as well have been a god that never existed.
That's fucking rough, dude. That's kind of sad. That's some harsh words.
No way! Nahida definitely exists! She's a... How should Paimon put it? She's a good Archon who's kind and wise. Even if she says weird stuff sometimes.
Yeah, that was a perfectly delivered voice line too. She also saved me once not long ago. We saved Sumeru's city together in the not so distant past.
I've spent many years interrogating criminals, so I can easily tell when someone is lying.
Mm-hmm.
Good! Then you should know that we're telling the truth!
That look in your eyes. I've never seen that from a liar.
Yeah.
You two really must have met Lesser Lord Kusanali.
Yeah.
How can this be? To think, our Archon has been amongst us this entire time.
Alright, now it's our turn to put our skills to good use for this investigation.
You betcha.
But easier said than done, especially since we don't have any leads. Maybe we can start by knocking on some doors.
Excuse me, are you here to help me find my grandpa?
Oh no!
Who are you?
By the sounds of it, a resident of this village.
It's a child.
My name is Isak. You'll help me find my grandpa, right?
Sino will.
Is your grandpa a mad scholar?
Oh.
Hey, don't say that. Grandpa is just Grandpa. Why do you have to call him that? It's not like he's a bad person or anything.
Interesting.
The person you're referring to is not a local, yet you are. Why do you call him Grandpa?
Grandpa is just Grandpa. He's my family.
What?
I heard everything you said to the village chief. Please, you gotta take me with you. I want to find my grandpa. I swear I'll help. I won't be a nuisance.
Ah, so you're the one who was eavesdropping on us around the village chief's house. I was planning to go out and take care of whoever it was, but I had a vague feeling that they didn't harbor any ill intent.
Whoa. Ethan wasn't kidding about Matra having sharp senses. Sino, he's just a kid. All he wants is to find his grandpa.
Yeah.
Let's find a way to help him.
Well, Paimon, listen. When someone says grandpa's just grandpa, it's like us saying Albedo's just Albedo, and then coming across a fucking Susbedo who then stabs us in the fucking chest, okay? It doesn't always work as we expect it to fucking work.
Sorry. I was only listening in because I wanted to know where Grandpa went. Honest. If you don't believe me, you can ask Miss Candace.
Oh, fuck it. Help him, side.
All right. But first, let's confirm the facts with Candace.
Okay. Candace, this kid wants to help find his grandpa who's not actually his grandpa. He just calls him a grandpa because grandpa's grandpa. As you approach the village chief's house, Sino asks Isak to wait nearby.
Sino is super vigilant. Is this what all the Matra are like?
I mean, I can't blame him.
Ah, you're back already.
Well, hello.
We just wanted to confirm something with you. Do you know a boy by the name of Isak?
I had a feeling he'd go looking for you.
Does he call you Mummy?
Huh? You knew this would happen?
Yes. Although he tried his best to stay hidden, I still noticed him eavesdropping outside the window. He really wants to get his grandfather back.
Where is
Isak's
he?
parents were both Aramite mercenaries who rarely returned to the village after finding employment in the city. He was raised by his grandfather. Unfortunately, it was only a few years before his grandpa passed away.
Wait, huh?
Isak was still very young at the time, so various families in the village took turns caring for him so he could survive. Later, an elderly mad scholar arrived at the village. Isak thought the scholar bore a striking resemblance to his grandfather, and thus often spied on the man.
Aww.
However, the scholar was unkempt in appearance and incoherent in speech. Although Isak referred to the man as his grandpa, he was afraid and didn't dare to approach him. One summer night, the oft mumbling and bumbling grandpa suddenly calmed down and seemed to become more lucid. He even noticed Isak hiding in the distance.
Can I just say as well, I think Nahida might be one of the most caring Archons we've met so far.
So Grandpa walked up to Isak and patted him on the head. He even took Isak to the entrance of the village, where he patiently taught the boy the names of the stars, and accompanied Isak until he fell asleep. The next morning, Isak woke up and wanted to go find his grandpa again, only to realize his grandpa no longer recognized him. However, even so, Grandpa retained his calm expression. It's said that those who saw the scholar claimed he no longer appeared to be crazy, but appeared to be living in his own world, almost as if he were sleepwalking.
Yeah.
Isak was thrilled that his grandpa was able to find peace, and would follow him all the time, asking him things like, "Grandpa, want me to take you somewhere fun?" Or, "Grandpa, could you tell me stories about the stars again?"
All this somehow just makes Paimon feel really sad. It seems like they both deserve so much better.
Perhaps. Nearly everyone who lives in the desert has some form of hardship or regret. But even so, we must still continue on with our lives. It's also my reason for fighting.
Man.
I must continue to protect this land.
Sorry, Isak, I'll help you find the grandpa. Lucid grandpa was probably Nahida. She must have sued the other mad scholars as well. From the look on Sino's face, he probably connected the dots too.
Maybe the people have always had a considerate god watching over them.
Yep.
Huh? What did you say, Sino?
I hope Nahida ends up getting the respect she fucking deserves at the end of this.
No, nothing. As long as Isak keeps his word and doesn't get in our way, we can take him along.
Perhaps you are more compassionate than I gave you credit for. Please accept my thanks on Isak's behalf, Sino.
Can I accept your thanks on Sino's behalf on Isak's... Okay. Doesn't matter. It's okay.
Hey, Isak!
Oh, hello, child.
Oh, it's you guys!
Yeah.
We've cleared everything up. Let's go find your grandpa.
Really? Wow! Thank you so much!
Dude, Sino looks so fucking cool, dude. I can't. He looks too good. Your grandpa will be found safe and sound.
Yeah.
Oh.
Alright. Let's ask the local residents some questions first.
What a fucking design. Holy shit. What a design. Wait, huh? Oh, Act 1 was real short. I mean, Act 3, sorry, yeah. I know the next part is like 3 hours. I'm not going to be able to do 3 hours. I'd rather wait and just spread it out over time. Yeah, a lot definitely happened in that one. Where would you put that one, chat? Where would you rate that one? But yeah, I'm gonna take my time with the ARCHON quest. I'm definitely not gonna rush it, but we'll be doing something every single day until things are done. So tomorrow I'll be Act 2. The day after, I'll probably be taking off to prepare for the viewer summon stuff. And then it'll be the story quests. 9 out of 10. I'd probably give it a... Oh, it's really hard, honestly. I really fucking enjoyed it. They did show a lot in the trailers, to be honest. They did. But, I don't know. I'll be honest. It does feel a little bit strange to go from, like, a 5-hour quest to a, like, hour and 30 quest or 2 hour 30 quest even. I just kind of wish it was a little more consistent with how long the quests were going to be, because at the minute it's like I can't fucking mentally prep for it. I can't plan on it. I honestly have no idea like what I'm getting into anymore. You never know if you're going to start a 1 hour quest or a 5 hour quest. Should I look forward to the next part? Is the next part better? Yeah, Pog.